talking, I know that you heard about Shorty from 73rd. Used to post up on the curb, now we post up in the burbs. Yo, what's going on, y'all? This your man Marcus A. Brown, aka Red Pill Sailor once again. And what you're watching right now is a video of me practicing the 5-minute prone float, which is part of the swim qualifications I'm gonna have to meet in basic training for the Navy. This time, I'm in the deep end at a public pool in the hood I grew up in. Let me give a shout out to the Don Nash Center for letting me do this, by the way. I guess they wasn't really tripping since I was the only one showing up to the pool all week. But anyway, when I first started practicing this in the shallow end of the pool, I used to get real stressed out at the thought of having to float around in any body of water for a whole 5 minutes. At first, I couldn't even last a minute. I would just panic and put my feet down on the floor because I knew I could because I was in the shallow end. And it also wasn't helping that I was spending too much energy thinking about the time and overworking myself just to stay afloat instead of just relaxing and focusing on mastering a proper breathing technique. But after I started understanding the basics of buoyancy and breathing regularly and, getting that oxygen in to prevent shallow water blackout, it really became more about muscle memory to an extent, which allowed me to take my mind off of the timing aspect and just chill and do what I do best, which is get lost in my own thoughts. So now every time I come here to practice swimming, I don't really think about the time. I just be floating around, just reflecting on a lot of different things. My ship date is coming up in less than a month, so I just been taking this time to get things situated at home. I've been working on videos, spending time with family, working out, studying, just trying to stay focused and kick the next year off right. I always get nostalgic around this time of year. Not because of the holidays so much as I would say just the thought of closing out the current year and beginning the new year. It just makes me think about a lot of friends and family that's not here, and especially people that have transitioned in the current year. It just always bothered me that they never made it to the end of the year. So stuff like that and just changes, man. Changes in general. Change is inevitable anyway, so they say everything must change, and it's just something to be mindful of. I've always been in tune with that reality to an extent, and I think that's part of what keep me moving. Half the time I don't even know where I'm going. It's just everything is a constant reminder to me that time waits for no man. I see it in baby showers, looking at newborns, birthday parties, funerals, watching people age, like all type of stuff like that. All of these things are going on, and they'll continue to go on throughout life in general, but life is short, so you gotta live it to the fullest. Like, do everything you want to do. Find your purpose. Give yourself a purpose and see it through. It don't matter if you've been through a lot or if you don't understand why certain things happen in life. Sometimes, things can happen that just shape you for the future, for moments that you can't see at the moment. And I really believe in that. I guess you could call it fate or whatever you want to call it, but without getting all spiritual and philosophical, you can just keep it simple and just try to be optimistic, man. Try to live a good, happy life, and just look for the signs, look for the signs. And if you have a strong instinct or intuition to do something, just do what you gotta do and try to keep karma on your side. I told y'all, I'll just be floating around thinking about a whole bunch of crazy ass shit. I'd just be amazed that I came out of a lot of situations unscathed or, with minimal damage, and everybody wasn't as fortunate to get out that jam or to make better decisions for themselves. And so I know I gotta let that go, but sometimes that mess with me. Some people I can reach, some people I can't. That's just something I'm still trying to figure out, because everybody gotta live their own life, But anyway, as y'all can see, my 5 minutes is just about up. And I think doing this exercise is synonymous with a lot of things in life. As far as the float, it might be cold, it might be uncomfortable. It could be a bit of a struggle starting out, being out of your element. But once you're in that water, the clock is ticking, and that 5 minutes is gonna come and go just like that. And the closer I get to my ship day these days, I feel like minutes. And in the grand scheme of things, that's how life is. It can just come and go. This is just a revolving door. That's about it for this video. I want to thank y'all once again for floating around with me and listening to me run on. Let me say Happy New Year in advance. You know, I wish y'all the best in the new year and many more years to come. Let me know what y'all think, and I'll holler at y'all in the comment section. Peace.